Okay, this isn't paranormal, but... Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are reacting to the most disturbing trail cam footage that nobody was expecting. So, I'm hoping it's good. Maybe we can debunk some of it. Maybe we'll see some actual paranormal creatures. Who knows? But, without further ado, let's get on into the video. Alright, so we've changed the setup here a little bit. So it's going to be a bit of a shock for you guys, but here we go.
This week, we're going to see an unknown creature followed by helicopter, a run-in with Mothman, an unidentified flying being, a heartfelt rescue, and a bizarre submission from a viewer looking for answers. Let's get into
That's just a moth.
Our first video takes place in February of 2011, where a family is going out to do a little target practice. The father has set up some bottles and cans as targets, and as you can see, is showing his son how to aim a rifle. The wife who posted the video said that there was a helicopter circling them the entire time. She thought they might be circling because they saw them shooting in the field, but she quickly realized that the helicopter wasn't after them. In the video, after the son fires the .22, Dad grabs the shotgun. He's excited. His father starts clapping, and almost simultaneously, you can see Dad turn his head, and he notices the figure in the top right of your screen running. Even after he gets the gun from his son, you can see him look back over to his right. For now, everyone else seems to be oblivious.
Is it a person or is it Bigfoot?
There's the black figure running. I'll highlight it for you guys. In the last few frames of the clip, you can see the figure has gone from running to crouched on all fours on some rocks. Many people that have seen the video have said that the government was on a covert mission hunting Bigfoot.
It's just a person!
If this isn't a Sasquatch or a dogman or any of the above, what could it be?
It's just a
The only other thing I
person!
can think of is that maybe someone escaped from police custody.
Yeah.
A jail, or he's a suspect on the run. That would help explain the helicopter. I am very interested in what you guys think about this one.
That's definitely just a person. Like, there's no huge size. The fact that he gets down, yeah, he's hiding from a helicopter. That's good on Dad for noticing and grabbing the gun from the kid and being like, hey, I might have to shoot whatever the fuck this is. But it's very clearly a person. That there's nothing supernatural about that. Very, very clearly just a human being escaping from somewhere on the run from the helicopter.
Now, the backstory of this video is amazing if true. A drone was said to have captured this tree moving violently in the forest. People claiming to have seen something similar before say it is the work of a Bigfoot shaking a tree.
I
Which
mean,
would be a very impressive feat for sure. Admittedly, the more I watch it, the more skeptical I become. Has anyone ever seen anything like this?
I mean, there's been talk of, like, breathing trees, and this is very much could be that. Like, you've seen, like, trees move, so I don't know that we found a scientific reason that trees will literally, like, walking trees. But it could just be as simple as you have a big animal dragging something up a tree and it moves like that, or a bear or something. A couple of bears fighting in a tree. I don't know. That's about as mundane as a reason. I can't think of a supernatural reason though. Like Bigfoot. In my opinion, Bigfoot was just a gorilla that somebody captured walking around on all fours. That simple. And the fact that it happened in America, a gorilla escaped from a zoo. It's not that deep. I don't know that Sasquatches are really any more than an oversized primate, personally. But that's just my preference, or not my preference, my opinion. But that it can be a myriad of things of wildlife doing weird shit in the trees. Honestly, I don't know that that's paranormal. And again, we have walking trees, so.
In an eerie video coming out of a suburban neighborhood in Randolph, Massachusetts, a flock of turkeys are shown circling a dead cat for hours. More and more turkeys began to emerge from the nearby woods and join in on the infinite loop. Very creepy for sure.
It's definitely weird.
If anyone has any insight on this event, I'd love to know more.
Well, see, contrary to common belief, turkeys are actually included in the scavenger category. While they are primarily grain eaters, they are related to vultures. So it's quite possible that this is remaining instinct to circle something that's died. Beyond that, I don't have a lot of insight as into what the fuck. But it definitely is creepy. I don't know that it's necessarily paranormal in nature, but it's definitely weird.
In my last video, I mentioned to someone in the comments that creepy kids scare me as much as anything caught on camera. And this particular girl right here scares the bejesus out of me. So needless to say, our next trail cam capture made my heart drop.
Is there like a little girl in the middle of the woods?
October 15th of 2015. A trail camera set up to track the movement
Oh,
of
yeah.
wolves on a man's property revealed this terrifying photo. As you look near the tree, you can see the back of a young girl walking away from the camera. If you
Do they have a video? Because this, to me, this looks like her facing forward, not her facing back. Like, that to me is her facing the camera. Her hair is just hiding part of her face. But maybe there's a video that backs this up.
closely, you can see she's clutching a teddy bear or some sort of stuffed animal. What is she doing? Could there be a campsite nearby or a home she is sleepwalking from? Is she a ghost? All I do know is that she's way too young.
Hang on. Do you see this right here? Do you see that? I'm gonna zoom in on that. But do you see that those two eyes? That looks like two eyes, does it not? Is this really a child, or is this something pretending to be a child? That I'm more creeped out by this now that I've seen this. I'm gonna have to tag this person that created this video, because now I'm seeing this and I'm going, is that a face? Is it not a face? Chat, what do you think? Is that a head? Are those eyes, or am I just been watching too many of these and filming too many of these videos today? Let me know in the comments what you think. Am I genuinely losing my mind, or is there something there? Because I think there's something there.
A man in Kentucky put a trail cam up behind his house after finding mysterious holes being dug on his property. It's very hard to see the figure against the backdrop of night, but you can see the outline of a man or creature walking. He isn't sure what he's looking at here, and neither am I. We do agree that it looks like a creature with a thick, dark hair.
No, it's just the shading. You can see here is the line of a t-shirt, and it's just and here's the shortcut of the t-shirt. It's a very baggy, tattered t-shirt, is what it looks like. And there's a bare arm and a bare face.
Mysterious holes, they are still showing up.
Like, it's just the lighting. It's just the lighting. It's a dude. You've got like a homeless guy in your backyard. I don't know. Maybe he's a ex-con that buried something in your yard. I don't know. But that's a dude. That's a person. That's not Bigfoot. That's a person. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments. Do you agree? I think that's just a person. I think that's just a bigger guy. That's all. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. We got a religious one now.
The following adventure was caught on the next best thing to the trail camera, the Ring doorbell camera. As you'll see, it's quite the mismatch.
I find that Ring doorbell lights are less realistic.
Oh. Some shade on the front stoop of her home, and three very unwanted guests show up. As you can see, Jules doesn't hesitate and flies down the stairs, ready to fight. Two of the bears that are in camera view are visibly stunned at this.
These are baby bears.
Jules nips and annoys the bears until they decide to retreat, proving the old adage true. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight in the dog.
Not to mention, that breed of dog was specifically bred to guard things. They might be little, but they were bred to be vicious. So, there is that. Look at that little dog go. Look at him go. Oh, there goes the bear. He's gone.
And I have a feeling Jules will enjoy all the treats she can handle.
That's a brave little dog, but again, a lot of them are bred for that, contrary to common belief. They're not all bred to be lap dogs.
Talk about a heavyweight matchup between two of the most skilled.
Okay, this isn't paranormal, but
a bald eagle squares off with a coyote for what's left of a deer carcass. The video was taken in the Swan Valley of Montana, just north of Missouri.
Why did they both stop?
Two animals with the taste for deer. coyote has a big size advantage in terms of weight, the eagle's massive wingspan makes the canine look small by comparison. The two animals continue to spar back and forth in this chess match, and at one point, the sneaky crow even tries to get into the action. Ultimately, the eagle ends up disappearing with a healthy piece of meat in its mouth, while the coyote presumably was able to chow down on the rest.
Okay, but I want to go back to the part where I want to know what they were looking at.
Bald eagle squares off with a coyote for what's left of the deer carcass. The video was taken in the Swan Valley of Montana.
Right there. What the fuck are they both looking at? What are they both looking at? They have both stopped, and they are looking into the distance. Not even, they stopped fighting. They're not fighting over the carcass. It takes a lot to make these two animals stop fighting. And it's not a wide enough lens to see what the fuck is over there. But there's something that stopped both these animals dead in their tracks over this carcass that they were fighting tooth and nail for not 30 seconds ago. Something, whether it's supernatural or just another animal or a person or whatever, something made them stop. Something. I don't know what, and I'm not saying it's paranormal, but something made these two animals stop cohesively, together, both looking in the same direction. This bird's not trying to get a dig in on the coyote that's got his back turned. The carrion's over here somewhere. They're looking over here. There's something over there. And then he walks away, and then he comes back. What is over there? What is it? I need to know. That's the part that I'm more curious about. Who cares who won the carrion? What happened over there? What did they hear? What did they see? What happened? All right.
Now, I have seen the following video pop up on social media and some other sites that I follow.
I've seen this before
I've
too.
never heard a good explanation of what it is. I haven't been able to find where this took place or many other details. What I personally see is some type of strange alien creature crawling awkwardly on a dirt road. To me, it seems to be in more of a feminine shape, covered in a grayish-brown skin. But that's not even the weird part. Its hands and fingers look to be abnormally large and pointy and just otherworldly. Its head has a strange shape, and at first glance looks like this prop from the movie Alien. Is that what this entire clip is? A prop? A hoax? Or
It's
something more sinister?
I'm leaning towards this being a hoax. For the fact that it's always from behind, it very easily could be a person with one leg propped up and one sitting in front of them as if they're half cross-legged. All it takes is finger extensions to do that. It to me very much looks made up. The fact that if this is a supernatural entity, the fact that it did not turn and attack them, highly unlikely. The fact that they got that close. The fact that there's no footage of the face, that they stop before they get around. It's the same short clip. There's no extended footage. This to me, it's a hoax. I don't know, and the fact that there's like no information or anything, it's a hoax. People don't want people digging too deep into it. See, it's so boring. It's a hoax. It's so fake that I'm yawning. But let us continue.
If anyone knows, please
Like,
comment down below with as much info as possible.
That and the camera quality is just horrible.
This amazing clip captured in night vision shows a mountain lion attack on a deer.
There's also a skunk.
In a nearby stream. The mountain lion pounces on its prey. When we slow it down, we can see that the deer never saw the lion coming. A perfectly stealthy attack, most likely ending in a healthy meal for the lion.
Like, the lion did not hit
We
initially.
should all know that moms are the best. No matter which animal species you encounter, mothers are always willing to go to any lengths to protect their young. A trail camera placed near a wolf's den captured a touching moment when a mother wolf has realized that her pups are in danger. The snow and ice around the den was thawing and filling it up with water. This was potentially going to drown the young pups if she didn't act fast. As her instincts kicked in, you can see her quickly plucking each one out to safety. This looks to me like another instance of Mother Knows Best. This photo was reportedly captured on a cell phone in West Virginia. If you're a cryptid enthusiast, then you have no problem identifying this creature. If you're not familiar, this is a photo of Mothman, a humanoid creature with wings. Mothman was first reported in Point Pleasant, West Virginia in the 1960s. A couple reported they saw a large, came out of the
It's
woodwork.
just the picture. It's just the picture. Mothman is such a well-known cryptid and such a well-liked cryptid, I guess. I don't know that they have any reported kills. Which is we have there's a whole chart. You can look them up of like what the kill ratio is and whatnot for these different types of creatures and like people gone missing and things like that. One of the more peaceful cryptids out there, and West Virginia is definitely its home. Although people have reported seeing something similar in various places around the world, and this was before the internet, so it's interesting. But West Virginia is definitely the trademark Mothman home, so that's cool. I don't know that this is a legit picture or not. I would have loved to have seen a video of this, but
Meaning they had seen something similar.
it's
The most notable characteristic that they all mentioned was his menacing red eyes. Soon, Mothman sightings had taken over. Research has proven that there are a lot of hoaxes.
we're gonna speed past this. I will do a video on Mothman if it is requested. I will do a whole cryptid series. I have a few that you guys have wanted me to touch on, so I will be posting a series of that. But let's get into some other sightings here.
Speaking of Mothman, this alarming video had many people stumped when it flew onto mainstream television. A man from California taped this and honestly thought he was witnessing Jesus Christ descend from heaven. Now, I don't know what this is, but I'd have to agree that I see a silhouette of a man, and he does look like he's floating down from the sky. The man said he continued to float until he disappeared to an unknown location. The man was also adamant about what he saw, and noted that he lives near an airport, so it couldn't have been a drone or other flying object, because they aren't allowed in the airspace. Could this be something we aren't supposed to know about? Maybe a government entity? Or an alien? Drop me a comment about what you might think this is.
I don't know that it's an alien. I don't even know that it's a thing. It quite possibly could be one of those large helium balloons that are shaped like people that is slowly losing enough helium for it to come down. That is a very mundane, very boring response to this. But realistically, there's no cryptid within my knowledge realm that matches up with this. Not to say that there isn't one that I'm unaware of, but to me, it could just be a people-shaped balloon that's just losing enough helium for it to come down type thing. Or like a kite or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. Beyond that, that's my guesstimate.
Now this clip will get the adrenaline pumping. And finally, at the last minute, he gets him loose.
That one's edited.
And thank goodness, owner and dog.
I know that one.
That's a solid camera capture. Glad everyone is safe.
That one has been proven and debunked. It was overlaid video that they did. What they did was they had him lay there as the train went by. The first clip with the dog was before there was a train. You notice the dog's demeanor. There's no trying to get away, no fear, no nothing. That's because there was no train there when the dog was tied up. It was faked. The guy was trying to look really good on social media. It was a hoax, unfortunately. Fortunately, there were no dogs possibly harmed, but it was a hoax. It was a rather stupid thing to do. I don't really know. People like that have a special place in my distaste book. I don't really like people like that. The people who genuinely hurt animals that way they can save them. I don't like those kind of people. What's wrong with you? Very much bad savior complex. Go to therapy. Get some help.
This next trail cam capture is pretty exciting. It was sent in to me at stories@dread.army by Kyle R. from Virginia. Kyle put up a trail camera to keep an eye on a little path he has on his property. The path weaves and winds down to the water's edge where he has his boat docked. He primarily put it up to just be aware of who's using the path, and he has seen the usual wildlife native to Virginia. deer, squirrels, all the birds you can count. Probably the most interesting thing he's come across is a flock of turkeys and a few teenagers looking for a place to hang out. That was until he realized his camera had captured this disturbing photo. The photo shows a seemingly gigantic winged lizard frog with black dead eyes.
This looks edited. This looks edited right off the bat. It looks edited. It looks like somebody took a moth, or actually this could even be a bird with its beak. This could very muchly be a bird. The eyes, you can tell by the shape, by the color, by the difference between this and the actual video quality around it. This has been colored in. This most likely is a bird with its beak open, flying up. These look like the legs, the talons down here. Like it's a bird mid-flight, or it's a bug mid-flight, and someone has taken the time to color these eyes in. That's all that is. That it's fake. It's a nice try, but yeah, it's fake. Alright, that is everything for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments. Did you agree with my opinions? My expert, no, I don't never claim to be an expert. My enthusiast opinions on a few of these things. Let me know if you thought they were actually what I said they were, or if you have a different opinion. And as always, while you're down there, make sure you hit that like button, because it does help me out a lot. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button so you can be notified every time that I post a new video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!